Hey, we're on the Swiss Alpine Panorama Trail. I've had some really good people encounters. Oh, golly, field mouse. I've been talking a lot of German to the cows, so I'm feeling good about that. Sometimes the Swiss can be. All right, I've made it to underneath this without getting rained on yet. Came around here. The Alp house is up back there. So I turned it on because I've had some really good people encounters at the Alp house. You know, everybody's pretty friendly. I had the apple cider and I, shook it a little bit before popping the top, and it popped like a champagne bottle. And the people next to me who are French, the two people who had their backs to me, turned around in like, celebration type surprise, and we all had a nice smile and kind of giggled at the sound of the cork popping. And then when they left, they said goodbye, and I just saw them now on the path behind me, and so that was good. I've been talking a lot of German to the cows, so I've been practicing with my cow language, but in German. And that's been pretty fun. The best part is they don't know when I'm wrong, and they don't correct me. But I did have a successful conversation with a random woman who was kind of jumping off trail and picking berries, or doing something off trail. And so I passed her and said "Grüezi," and she said, "Grüezi," and then she said, "Oh, I'm in German. I'm picking Beeren for my Morgen Müsli, which is, my morning oatmeal, basically." And she's picking berries for her morning oatmeal. So I understood that, and I said, "It's great." I said, "Himbeere," with a question mark. She goes, "No, nein, Heidelbeere." And I said, "Oh, wow, cool. Sehr gut." And she said, "Yeah, very good." And then I said, "Well, it's, have a nice day," because I'm passing you. So I'm like, "Have a nice day." She said, "Have a nice day." We moved on. But it was a successful, for me, that was several exchanges there, and they all were successful. So I'm feeling good about that. Now, a couple of videos ago, I was on a path way before the Alp house where it turned off and the flag color went from yellow to white, red, white, and I got a little nervous because this trail isn't like that, and I've been on trails that are white, red, white, and you definitely need your wits about you, and I'm less than 100% today. So, but shortly thereafter, I see one person walking alone, and then two women walking alone, and then a foursome of people walking alone. All of them were older than me. It's so funny here because, as I've said before, as you go up a mountain, you start to get tired, and when you're feeling, kind of tired, that's when you pass the new mother pushing a baby carriage, and then you pass like the 4-year-old girl who's walking up, and then you pass the 80-year-old couple, and then they pass you, and then you pass them. And there's always somebody who's up there better than you, and it doesn't, age and gender, and that is irrelevant. And I find it just so funny. And so here I was a little worried about this red, white, red trail marker, and basically I'm the youngest, most fit person on the trail. So that tells you something. That tells you a lot, because I'm not a young person. All right, so we are coming into Amden. This is a minor little, private ski area, and there's a cable car, which may be up here where the flag is on the other side of the cross. I'm not going to take the cable car But there is a cable car to get up here. There's another Alp house up here. Looks like I'm going to stave away the rain a little bit, which is good. Still got to get in town and get to the bus before the predicted rain hits. Look at these clouds. It's just, I mean, we lost our view, but it's so cool to just see that hard line of the bottom of the clouds. Wow. And that's what the trail sounds like most of the time, the sound of your own feet and distant cowbells. A lot of cows on trail on this section. Do get used to them, but they are bigger than you are. They're bigger than me. They freak me out a little bit, so I'm cautious and walk very slowly by them, talking in German as I just indicated. Alright, so I'm at 4 hours, I'm at 8 miles, so I'm going to assume there's another mile plus to get down to Amden. Might turn on again, might not. And certainly it'll be 4.5 hours or so. This is supposed to be 14 kilometers, so should be close to 10 miles. There's a pretty good chance of that, I guess, if I'm looking at 2 more miles down. Beats 4 miles up, and that's the way we started. Feeling good, I've got food, plenty of water. So thanks for tuning in. If I tune in again, then great, we'll get another day of video to talk. If not, this is the end of section 5, which I've thoroughly enjoyed. I really have just, I've wanted to get through this pass for so long. I love this side of Valensay, and you know, it's much harder to get places from here. So, not that this was easy. You know, these are really remote locations. So this trail, Route 3, gave a good excuse to come over this pass. Oh, boy, I love this area. I would definitely pick this. One of the short places on the short list is down on the Valensay down here for me. You know, win the lottery, get a place on the lake. That would be the short list. One of the short lists. For win the lottery, boy, a lot of places open up. This is a pretty good one, though. Places open up. Hopefully, we'll explore a lot. The rest of our hikes together. This, you know, I'm out of sequence, so this may be the last one of this trip, of my trip here, this particular time. Summertime. I might get one more in, which is the hike up to Einsiedeln. So when we get to section, I think that's 8 or 9, and you still see me in the summertime, then I made it. If not, then I'm going to do that in November, December, beginning of December. I'm going to try to get over past Lucerne toward Bern a little bit. Those are lower altitudes, and I can suffer through the cold December weather. It'd be fun to get a kind of a winter look, and then I'll have to come back in the spring and finish out. But I will also take the opportunity to do some Christmas market video, and maybe we can get over to Lucerne, not Lucerne, Lausanne and Montreux, because I don't think I got video from Lausanne and Montreux, even Geneva, but that's a long way away. So for now, it is August. Look at these cows on the ridge here. God, I love that. Is that Swiss or what? Cows on the ridge. See if I can get around and get the flag in the background to take a picture. All right, I'm gonna stay right here. Thanks. See you soon.